Hello, welcome to this tutorial on how to find primary sources in the Ancient and Medieval History online database. To find the database, just visit mgccc.edu library webpage. Here's the URL. And once you're on the library's homepage, just scroll down to Journal Databases and then click on Ancient and Medieval History Online. So the database has a lot of resources that you can look at. The first thing that you're looking at is the feature primary sources section, and then it has feature maps and graphs, feature videos and slideshows, and feature people. Today we're just going to look for primary sources. So in this section here, you can select religious texts, works of literature, legal codes and constitutions, speeches, and you'll be able to find some primary sources. Over on the far right, under the Browse Resources, if you click on Primary Sources, then the database is going to give you a listing of primary sources that are available in the database. So just scroll through the list and just look for a primary source that's of interest to you. The title of the primary source is highlighted in blue. And then underneath the title, you have like a fragmented description about the primary source. And then underneath that, you'll see a save to folder option. So if you want to save this folder, this item in a folder and go back to it later, you can do that. You will just have to create an account in the Ancient and Medieval History database. And then next to it, it tells you that it is a primary source. And then next to the primary source document, you see where this primary source was originated from. So just scroll through the list and just find something that's of interest to you. And I see one right here, Code for Women. So here's the title of the primary source. And then underneath it, you see a paragraph. And this paragraph is basically describing the primary source. So this could be helpful if you need just some basic background information on the primary source. And then you see this little fragmented line, and underneath it is the actual primary source that has been converted into English. Underneath the title of the primary source, you see all the database features. You can save it in a folder, print, share it, download it onto a device, and then you have that citation feature. So just select your format and then just copy and paste it into your Works Cited page. Just remember, once you copy and paste this citation, make sure that the formatting is still correct. What if there's an historical event and you want to know if there are any primary sources related to that event? Just go to the search box at the top and just type in your event, say for example the Crusades, and the database is going to give you some articles, but we want to look for primary sources, so just click on primary sources, and then here are all the primary resources related to the Crusades. I'm just going to click on the very first one. Again, the very first paragraph is a basic description about the primary source, and underneath that fragmented line, you'll see the actual primary source that has been converted into the English language. So that's it. If you have any questions, just see your campus librarian.